Alright. I'm live. Let's see. I hope that my iPad can see that I'm live, because that would suck.
When you cut it, you cut it from underneath, like from here?
Yeah, well, normally I place it on the board first.
Ah,
Yeah, you're gonna have some fun.
interesting. Are you cutting those?
Oh, yeah, I'm just putting it on how it is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't gotta do all that.
Yeah.
Dang, where's my vid?
That's the rare part. This is the front of my board.
Yeah, that's what it looks like at least. I normally put the front of the board, like, you see how like the word real on the inside?
Yeah.
Like on the purple? Yeah. So that, if I could read it like that, then that's where I'd probably put my nose and tail.
You look like such a noob.
Yeah, that's what we all want to see. Damn, I can't find this video. It's gonna be hard to see the chat. What the heck? Dang. Oh, there we go. I just have to search for myself. Oh, you got a peasant. Alright, that. Oh, hold on. I have an idea. I'm gonna use this to keep an eye out on the messages, so I don't miss the messages, because I'm actually really good at missing messages. We got that new boards. Oh, what's up, Brian? So yeah, we're setting up some new boards today. What do you got?
I got the plastic board.
Some mob grid.
Mob group too.
I got the regular anti-hero and some shake jump.
Do you know how to turn on the audio?
Oh yeah, you're right. It's double sound. I gotta keep it on. Use a fork to cut the grip. You're wild.
Don't tempt me.
Alright, eat with that fork.
A plastic fork or a metal fork?
Dang. Gotta actually borrow a fork from like a neighbor.
You know that fork, bro?
No, just borrow a neighbor's fork and don't tell them what you're gonna do with it.
Can I use your fork?
And I ran out of forks. Gonna just needed to eat some food. I'll wash it after. It comes back all jacked up with grit tape shavings in it. That'd be kind of hilarious, low key. Metal. I mean, a metal fork would cut the grip. It just really, I imagine it'd be very shitty. I'm not gonna lie to you. Fat anti-hero sticker.
So I'm thinking of doing a cut like this.
Yeah.
Because you point tricks like that.
Oh, so yeah, you can cut it early then.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we can just cut it down there.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, my bad.
Alright, cut it upside down.
Yeah, I like the idea of borrowing a neighbor's fork and just cutting grip with it and giving it back to them unwashed. Let's see. That'd be sick, right? And that'd be the last time a neighbor's ever seen me.
You didn't know your neighbors like that?
Nah. I promise you. And the funny thing about it is that outside of when James was my neighbor, I just met the guys across from us like 2 days ago.
Damn.
And they've been there even before I moved here. So yeah. Shout out neighbors. I'm just not the type of person to be like, oh yeah, let me go reach out to my neighbors and let them know that I moved here.
No, I need a fork.
I need a fork. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm not doing nothing special. I'm just slapping the dang on there. Shake, joint, shake, joint. Oh no. You can set up board somewhere.
I forgot.
No, I can set up boards. But imagine. Actually, my hack to setting up boards is I go to my local Zoomies. I ask the most inexperienced person every single time, and I tell them to set up my board for me. And when it's not set up correctly, I just leave. I don't even take the board with me.
You don't even pay for it.
Don't even pay for it, just walk out.
Imagine.
Nah, I need to stop dissing Zoomies. I used to work at Zoomies. But
You know what's crazy? I set up
more boards at Vans than I did at Zoomies.
Yeah. And our Zoomies had like far more stuff than Vans did. But people like knew me for working at Vans, so they would occasionally come get their board set up or buy some board.
Board stuff there. I think the craziest thing was I had Tyreek Morrison come into Vans one time and get a full setup, which was crazy.
Cause that man is
Good as heck at skateboarding.
Whoa, Brian Arnett, you said it.
Hey, yo, shout out Brian Arnett.
Hey,
Welcome to the chat. He just sent me $2. Hey, shoot. Much love, bro. Much love.
Yeah.
Two handsome gentlemen. Hey, man, you
Hey.
handsome yourself, man.
Stop making me blush like that, too.
Man.
I'm already camera shy.
I'm so excited. Dude.
Look, what's
What's gonna happen is I'm gonna finish saying up my words. I'm just gonna be flipping his board. I have the board the whole time.
That's that type of shit I have to do.
Imagine. But no, I'm actually really hyped. I want to see how he sets his board up. This is his first setup, guys. So this is important. If you guys know, when you set up your first board, sometimes it comes out great, sometimes it doesn't.
But like, it's always good to see like
What you do to your board, like what inspires you to do.
what you're about to do to your board. Not great.
Yeah.
Gotta hope so.
Hey, yo, man, Brian sent out $2 too, man. Hey, shouts out to both of the Brians in here. We got Brian Arnett. We got my boy Brian. We're gonna skate on probably Monday. We're probably
gonna have a session
Monday. I don't know where we're gonna go skate though. So let me know if you have a place in mind that you want us to skate at, Curl, and we'll probably go. Definitely W Brian. Dude, when two Brians are Wing each other in the chat. Hey man, if you got a Brian in your life, just know you're a W person. Cause they're a W person.
Shoot. Dang. Alright, so this looks a little strange. How do I get this out of here?
Brian's gonna have you. Both Brian's are gonna be like, what the fuck?
Imagine. Dog. So, I'm just curious. Big fan of the content. No, for real. Brian's content is
Going crazy.
Brian's content always goes
Right.
fire.
Man,
I just want to know, because I feel like, this is me. I feel like there was a
content
content.
switch with Brian Arnett. There's a content switch or something happened. I feel like it's 2019. Cause I felt like there was a huge switch in the way you started doing content. And I know it happened after the whole, is it Active Ride Shop? Is that the name of the shop? I know a huge like board shop chain closed out in Cali. And it was after that I started seeing Brian's like vlogs and everything goes all the way up. And I was like, bro, this man's about to do something huge. He's about to be on his Kelly Picasso for sure. And lo and behold, man's going in.
Brian got huge and his channel got huge.
No, for real. Like, I don't know. I've been seeing it since then, and I'm like, dude, I'm enjoying the content. Although I don't really be saying much because I just be watching on my TV and I forget I can't comment through my TV. I be feeling so bad too.
I watched your video. Oh,
Did you? And I'm like, yeah, and then I look and I'm not logged into my TV or anything, but I just pull up Picasso's content and watch on my TV. Normally while editing or eating food. I'd be munching, bro. If anybody has ever gamed with me in their lives, they know that I'm always munching on the games and stuff. Yeah, it was Active Ride Shop, yeah. Oh yeah, that's it. Oh, snap, I just thought about that. Yo, Nitro, what shoes are you skating right now? I meant to ask you. Also, see, Nitro, you have a W life. You got a cousin named Brian? You got family named Brian. That's sick. You're on a different level than I am. Wow, that didn't scrape up my board. Oh well.
my first friend in kindergarten's name was Brian.
Dang, first friend in kindergarten too?
Yeah.
Nah, I didn't meet any Brian's until I moved out here, to be real.
Since
That's a lot. Damn. Bro just said I had an L life before I moved to Arizona.
Life before marriage, life after dying.
I gotta say, I'm going slappy crazy. This slappy tool is actually pretty sick. The only thing you would need to make this tool like elite is to have a ratchet. But I don't think it can have a ratchet while having the rethreader. So, oh yeah, that's right. Yo, I have a rethreader now, so we can actually fix those trucks. So, and we'll fix those trucks at some point, Brian. If they even still matter, I don't know. Let's see. Yo, how many degrees is it like averaging now for Nitro? Because I think you're East Coast if I'm not mistaken. So I know it's cold. Hey Brian, unfix those trucks so I can fix them with my new tool, so I can feel good about getting this new tool. Because I'm kind of mad you fixed them, but at the same time I'm happy you fixed them. Scared for that one?
My nerves are keeping me.
Do you want me to give you a tip? Or you just want to go for it?
I do not want your tip.
Damn.
I'm just kidding.
L tips. Oh, Cowtown fixed them? Man. All you had to do was wait for me to get this tool that you didn't know I was going to ever get. And I would have fixed them. Or, you know, I would have still messed up. Alright, so I do it where, like, I make a slit in the grip. Well, you already technically have one. I'll put the, like, the blade under, like this.
With it.
Yeah. And then you pull on the grip. It'll make it easier to cut. But I have to let my bands kick in. Don't pull it towards yourself over here. Although that's what I just did. Just, you know, for safety reasons.
Safety tips.
Safety first. I do have a medical kit, but I can't sew your fingers back together.
I'll do it myself. It's okay.
Oh, I guess I didn't show anybody what happened to my board. We know what happened to your board. If you guys watch Dom's channel, you'll know exactly what happened to Dom's board. But my board, I gave it to a mini gator out here in Arizona, you know, and it bit a nice little chunk off. Nah, I just kept slamming the board on weird parts, and it started chipping, and it got real soggy. It was a mess. I really should have stopped skating that board a while ago, because it's also kind of worked, but, we broke my baby Oshando board, if you guys saw that short, where I just sat on it. But I also snapped it at Festival Fields in the Fugazi Fridays edit.
Yeah. That's so funny. You fucking random stuff on the board.
Well, I already knew it was cracked. Like it was snapped really bad in the middle. So like, I was like, hey, it's either just finish it off or snap in the next section. Probably at the beginning of the session.
The fucking victory speech.
Yeah, dude, that victory speech. I think it was perfect for Halloween.
I'm like, I don't know what the fuck's happening, but I'm gonna record it.
I was just really surprised I held it the way I landed and everything. It was the triplet was kind of gross, but kind of not. It was too much going on.
Yeah.
I just had to finish it.
Ugly ass
That shit looks so bad. Oh man, you gotta show the screen, bro. Oh my gosh.
I need all Brian's to look away.
All Brian's look. Don't end up in. If it's bad, you gotta L in the chat.
No. It's fine. It's fine.
It's probably chill.
It's good enough not to show me.
Hey, for first time gripping. I mean, well, we'll know by the, when you're done cutting the grip.
Yeah.
That's what we'll really judge you on. Let's see. You do need a new board. No more Cowtown decks, bro. I know it's nothing.
Wow.
Bro, I mean, he got that Cowtown deck and literally within a week it was jacked. And I was like, wow, that's crazy.
I actually do not want to use these ace bolts. I don't like the way they dig into my board.
Don't you love ace bolts?
I love Hardy's hardware.
That's the best hardware in my opinion, but yeah. That's just me having a preference for color bolts.
What I do like about the ace hardware is that it digs into your board, so it doesn't allow your board to shift or get loose. But the problem with that is that if you don't strictly use their hardware after, then the next set of bolts you put in there is just gonna be super deep in the board. Like this is the same deep in the board. Like when you take apart your old deck, I'm gonna have you compare it to this one.
Alright.
Drop this truck. Insane leg strength to keep these bolts from falling. Damn. Sheesh. First day you
I was almost done.
Nah, not even.
I need Sean to come move up my wheels.
Bro, if y'all saw that video, Sean Brown lubing up wheels, oh my gosh. I didn't know whether to like the video or not, I'm gonna be real. I feel like liking that video says a lot about you.
I know you liked it too much. There's not enough like buttons for that much.
Hey, yo. Yeah, that was the wildest thing I've ever seen Sean do.
I was like, buddy's goobing up those wheels.
That was absolutely nuts.
I'm thinking about having a live skate session, like just being on live.
Yeah.
Yeah, somewhere in here I'm using these bucks too.
Go on live, save your VODs, and turn into a video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be live for 30 minutes and I'm just gonna be missing tricks for 30 minutes.
Nah, yesterday you didn't you barely missed any tricks yesterday.
Dang, you got a point.
Oh,
It was just that one fakey flip, bro. I can't believe I was struggling that bad on fakey flip. That's, I wouldn't say it's a go-to trick, but it's definitely one of my tricks that I just have.
And that was right after you saying how easy it was.
Right. I'll never say any trick is that easy again.
Right.
That was just, yeah, I lied to myself, I don't know. Peace, brother. See you on Monday. Bright guys out of here.
Bye bye.
Bye bye, buddy. Dang. Should we tell them who's coming into town, or do we just let them find out in the video by subscribing to the channels?
I mean, how many people are watching?
We got 3 in here.
Okay, tell me.
Alright. Hey, Sean's coming into town. We don't know if we're gonna be skating with Sean, but he's coming into town today. Sean Brownie. Sean Brownie? Coming into town. And you know where they're gonna eat first, right? They're gonna go to Cade's. They're definitely going to Cade's.
Canes isn't that good.
Unpopular opinion. I don't think Cade's that good either, but I don't think it's bad. I just think it's standard.
I think it's below standard.
The low standard.
I know for a fact.
Alright, explain.
I can buy chicken at home and put pepper on it and it'll taste better. It just won't be breaded. But like if the breading has no flavor, then it's like just put some fucking pepper on that shit.
You know what? You have a fair point. I'm not gonna lie. The breading, there's not like an insane amount of flavor on this stuff. But you know how I saved my canes? I saved my canes by getting honey mustard.
I love honey mustard.
Honey mustard. If you guys haven't put honey mustard on your canes, it is the one way to make sure you have a burst of flavor from that pretty basic chicken.
Yeah. I don't know, like, because my favorite chicken place is probably Popeyes. And if you're comparing Popeyes to Cane's, it's like, there's no comparison.
Yeah, that's the truth. You know, I will say, the one thing I do like most about Cane's is their toast.
Yeah.
But my favorite chicken place doesn't even exist out here yet. I don't know if it's even here, if it's gonna be here this year. But I did see that the building went out here, which has been hyped. Zaxby's, #1 chicken place. I don't care what anybody says, you can fight me on it. If anybody ever says Cane's is better than Zaxby's, I know you're capping. That just means you haven't had Zaxby's. Because Zaxby's is so much better, it's ridiculous.
How's that?
For your first time, that's actually not bad.
This second got better.
Yeah, you got some ridges on there, like, you got some lifts. That's not bad. No.
Should I show the camera?
Yeah,
You
show
want to show the
me.
camera?
Yeah, show me.
Alright.
Alright. You
I'm
show,
trying
show you. Scale of 1 to 10 for that first grip job, I think it's pretty solid. I
Yeah.
think he did that. Oh, wait, what's your board size right now, Nitro? I'm curious. I skate at 8.5. This is an 8.5 right here. What size is that board again? I know it's not
8.3, 8.5.
It's 8.3.
Yeah.
I feel like 8.3 is the sweet spot size. I'm being stubborn. I want to stick to my 8.5. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Ooh. You got the right idea right there, my friend. I actually need this. I'm gonna use my mini bolts and hope that's enough.
Oh, you could just use this after.
Oh yeah, actually I will wait till you're done with that because that helps make sure that there's no extra grip tape inside the holes.
Grippy tape. You got your little hole popper too.
Right. Fun fact, if you like completely, like when you poke out the holes here in your board, you want to make sure that you clear out what's in the hole, like from your grip tape. So then like that grip tape isn't shredding the bolts, so then your bolts will snap even quicker. Or so those bolts don't make extra space here or make it harder to tighten down. Multiple reasons you want to clear out the grip tape that's actually inside the hole. So yeah, make sure you do that if you haven't been doing that. You just get 8.25, but your next board's gonna be 8.4, 8.5. Okay. Yeah, you'll probably have an easier time finding 8.5. I know Anti-Hero makes 8.4s a decent amount. You might see some of the real from time to time. And I think Birdhouse does 8.4s from time to time as well. Those are the only ones I've seen that I can like remember seeing an 8.4 for. If you wanna guarantee like, if you wanna like test out a little bit more freely, I would go 8.5 or 8.38, just because most companies make either 8.5 or 8.38, and that way you can kind of choose if you want to go bigger or smaller from there. 8.4 is a little bit tough to get though. I'm not even gonna lie to you. 8.4 is a little hard to get your hands on, but if you can find it, go ahead. It probably won't be that different from 8.38 though. I think 8.4 and 8.38 are around the same, whereas 8.5 is a little bit bigger. Thank you, my boy.
Fun parts out of the way.
Yeah, that part's gonna suck. Well, you have the ratchet tool, so you'll probably be able to do it faster. Dang. You know what's crazy? Now that I think about boards, your current board size is 8.5, concave shape. You will find that if you get like a metal concave, the board will feel bigger. I don't know why exactly that is, because if I'm not mistaken, the measurements are made after the concave is added. So, you know, I would urge you, if you got a local skate shop, to see if they allow you to step on the board and get an idea of how that's going to feel under your feet first. Which of course you have the whole entire different feel once you actually like step on your board with your trucks on there. But at least it gives you a good starting place, and then you can go from there. That's always what I tell people to do too. Like step on the board so then you get an idea of if you even want to deal with that or not. And after that, you should be solid. one gold bolt right where I can always see it. And the rest are just gonna go somewhere else. They're just backups after that. I'm wondering, does anybody in chat actually skate boards from their favorite board brand? Because I realize my top 3 favorite board brands are, like, as far as like the skateboarding that they produce in their skaters, is Primitive, Real, and GX1000. But I don't skate any of their boards. Well, I have skated Reals probably more than any other board I've ever skated in my skate career. But like, as of right now, and well, no, that's a lie. One of my last setups was a Real deck, but I kind of don't count that one because it was one of those shorter ones. Kind of like some of the Cold Houses boards are made a little bit shorter, like in length, and I kind of hate skating decks like that, so I don't really count that one. But outside of that one, I haven't skated like a Real deck in a fat minute. Well, I guess technically his Anti-Hero would classify as a Real just because it's the same distribution center. But I realized I talked to a couple of people, they don't skate their favorite board brands, like to watch and stuff like that. Like for a fat minute, Girl used to be one of my favorite companies to watch. I haven't skated a Girl since maybe 2017. So I've just been curious about that, if anybody does that in chat. What size shoe do you wear? You need a big board for your shoe size. I always wondered that because Sever Krukov, that man's like over 6 foot. And if I'm not mistaken, he skates like a 7 something, which is insane. But he flips that thing, man, and he be doing shit. So I've always been curious about that. I skated a bigger board because I initially got a bigger board because all my homies back home were skating 8.5s for a fat minute. And then I actually started really liking 8.5, which is kind of ironic now because a lot of my homies that used to skate 8.5 are skating like 8.2 something now. But I don't think I could go back down. I tried to for a little bit, and I was gonna make a video on it, but I really didn't like the feeling of the 825. And it was the same deck. Same shop deck, same shape, and I just was not feeling it. I like the way this board looks. Yeah. It's aesthetically pleasing to the eye. Oh, there's golden boys. I got gold strips. You have actual gold. I'm gonna miss this skirt right here. The world except for Australia and like most of South America. But you know, it's sick though.
The important parts.
The important parts. Yeah, is Trinidad on here? Yeah, it's on here somewhere. Yeah, it's on there. My family's from Trinidad. It's down here by Venezuela. It's cool. Sheesh. Size 12 or 13, dang, dude.
I wear 12s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were 11s.
I keep telling you, like, every other.
You know what's crazy? Somebody else is gonna make a comment, and you're gonna say I wear 12s again, and I'm gonna be like, damn. And you're like, you wear 12s? I'm like, damn, I could swear you wore 11. It's gonna continue for forever. I'm always gonna forget.
That'd be true. I be remembering shoe size better than I remember birthdays.
You remember my shoe size?
9?
Damn, so close.
8.5.
No, definitely not. I used to be 8.5 for a fat minute.
9.5.
Yeah.
just gotta round down around the
Nah. Going down to a 9 would be painful.
Depends on the shoe.
My feet would be screaming. I'll be screaming. Every trick I land would be painful, but probably cleaner than if I'm wearing a 9.5. Because I realize if you skate like a smaller board, I mean, not what? When you skate like a smaller shoe size, damn, that's crazy. When you skate like a smaller shoe size, it like forms to your foot a little bit better because your feet are squeezing the crap out of it. But you got like basically total control and able to like figure out flip tricks and stuff a little bit easier. Just at the cost of your pinky toes.
And then like your Warsaws, they stretched out.
Bro.
So if you got a smaller size, it would probably fit you better.
I will admit, if the Warsaws were in a 9, they would have started off painful as hell. But they would probably fit really perfect right now because right at this moment in time, the Warsaws fit so big you would think they were a 10.5 on my feet.
Yeah.
And the fact that I have to tie them up really disgusts me.
Yeah, I can't do the shoes that you have to break in like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like if my shoe stretches, like same with cleats too.
Yeah, it should, if it even breaks in, like, and stretches a little, it should only be like a little bit. It shouldn't make a huge difference. It should just be more comfortable, if anything. But, yeah. Some companies don't get the memo. So that's okay.
It's also material though.
Yeah, that's true. That's an all-suede shoe, no preparations.
Yeah.
Absolutely no preparations either. What's that deck? I'm skating an 8.5 and I'm skating an 8.38.
Yeah, this one's big 5 though.
Oh yeah, the one he's taking apart is 8.5. And the one I took apart was also 8.5. Yes, sir. Yeah. Dude, to keep your board from not dropping, like having to, this is gonna suck, having to squeeze your legs together to pause.
After leg day, this is like after she literally murdered.
Actually though, I haven't done leg day in a minute because I haven't been in my local gym. But just know that I skate every day, so every day is leg day.
Every day.
But, you know, that's different from doing actual leg exercises that focus on different parts of the leg.
We'll get you in the gym.
I don't wanna. I don't wanna get fat.
Nah.
And eat in and out every
No
day.
longer. We're gonna.
Dom's trying to make me fit like him, guys. Help.
We're gonna get you in fit, and then you're gonna get all the sponsors.
I'm trying to look like Big Boy Floyd.
You're gonna get more ladies than what you already have.
Oh, nah, nah. See. What we're not gonna do is we're not gonna act like I get the ladies, bro.
We're not gonna act like it because he does.
Not at all. I just be chilling. I just go to the skate park. I do my flat ground and go home.
He does his flat ground, but them chicks ain't flat.
What? Oh no. Yeah. Oh snap! So you say 8.5 or 8.25? It just depends. So like, what makes you skate 8.25 or what makes you skate 8.5? Like, is it like if you're doing a lot of technical tricks that day, or what prompts you to want to switch between your board sizes? Or do you have like multiple board setups? Because I was thinking about doing that too, but then I didn't. I think I even gave those 8.25 slappies to somebody. Just found over here. Look, what did I tell you guys? I told you I'm gonna be finishing up my board stuff. He's gonna be looking at that board. Oh man, dude, that board is sick. Look how it reflects in the sun. Things different. Sheesh, 10.33 size deck is nuts. Would you get that heroin deck, the 14-inch one, the egg shape? And I skated one of the homies, well actually a few of the homies, you know, they're all together. They brought a heroin deck to the local Joe session I had, out in Utah, and bro, that thing is sick. I actually had a fun time on that deck. It was very hard to flip, but at the same time, like that's what made it really fun. I don't know if I probably could do a whole session on one of those actually, but it would be insane trying to readjust to my regular board size. Maybe one of these days I need to go on ahead, find that deck, the whole board setup, whatever, drop the money on it, get it for the fans, for the homies, and we're all gonna have a Fugazi Fridays on that deck or something. I don't know how we're gonna make that work because those decks are hella expensive, but we're gonna do that. I'll go over my board setup in a moment. I just want to sit here and let Dom finish setting up his board. The pressure's on.
Should go over yours along.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We don't want to sit in silence and just watch you slowly fill up your board just like this. Alright, well. Alright, so I got an 8-5 anti-hero Grant Taylor deck. The reason why I'm skating my Grant Taylor deck is one, I found this deck a while back, like a couple months back, at one of the Cowstown locations, but I decided it's fitting to skate the deck now because Grant Taylor just completed his 20 years at Nike. So I was like, oh, let's set this board up, it'd be sick to skate this one. And Grant Taylor is the first professional skater I ever met in skateboarding. I met him back home in Georgia at our local park that got, well, not my local, but it was at his local park, I would say, because it's in the middle of downtown. They renamed it to his father's name, Thomas Taylor Memorial Park. But it's originally called Fort Ford Skate Park, and I wanted to go on ahead and grab this deck because dude was the dopest professional skater I've met to date. And honestly, hope get to see him again, get another picture with him, skate with him, hopefully one day. As long as he's not skating a bowl, because I ain't hopping in there. But I'll film him, that's for sure. We have some shake jump grip tape, standard shake jump. I always like the grip tape company. I ran out of Cloud9 too, so Cloud9 care package if you want to send me one. You know, Hardy's Hardware, Gold Bolt here. I got Slappy trucks. These are the low pro versions. I know a couple people have been asking me how these trucks have been skating, and I'll go over that pretty soon. I want to update you guys since it's been now well over a month of me skating them. I'm starting to get my grooves in there, so I'm starting to feel better on my 50s and stuff like that. I got some OJ wheels. These are the double durometers. These were size 54. They definitely shrunk since the setup, but they're still holding strong. Got some Bronson bearings in there, and that is the full board setup. I didn't change my bushings on these Slappy trucks because they're not the reverse kingpin. And I know some of you guys saw my video because that video actually got over 200,000 views on Instagram, which is insane. But I didn't have like a top washer on my old Slappy trucks. I changed out the bushings from that one because I originally broke those bushings. But then when I put the Bones bushings in, the kingpin was standing way too tall, which defeated the purpose of using the down low kingpin trucks. So I took that metal piece off, but then the kingpin started tearing into the Bones bushing that same session, so it broke the Bones bushings that way, which is why I ended up just buying another pair of Slappy bushings, because I figured out that the Slappy's top bushing is made a lot shorter than the bottom one is. So when I compared the top bushings to other like truck companies' bushings, is not halfway, it's like a third of their height. Like it's like a third of the other bushing is missing to meet the Slappy's bushing. Maybe it's 2/3 of a normal bushing's height. I guess that's the right way to say it. But yeah, that's what made the other trucks work. But I found these and I was really feeling the low profiles. The grind clearance is still pretty clean on these, but it doesn't have the same amount of grind clearance as a down low kingpin. That one has like the most grind clearance I've ever seen on any truck ever. But yeah, that's the setup. This board's a little bit heavier but thinner than the last deck, so I'm curious how that's going to feel, if my pop is going to be very responsive or not. I do love the fact that the nose and tail seem a lot longer than my last setup, so I'm hoping Ollie heels will work really, really well, especially with how long the nose is. I just really, really like the way this board looks. We've got the black base plate going with some black and gold on the deck, and then the wheels have some gold on it, on the inside and stuff like that, so it's a nice setup. I really like the way this came together, so hoping it skates really good. We'll probably end up going to like Tempe or something later. And I'll probably, if we do, I'll continue the session there or something like that. So, heck yeah. Let's see. Okay. Oh, Justin Henry? That's sick. Dang, that's sick. I've never met Justin Henry. I've seen his skateboarding clips. He's really damn good. And having the old school Santa Cruz, I've always wanted to have an old school Santa Cruz. I ended up getting an old school Powell Peralta. I never say that name correctly, but I have an old school Powell that I will occasionally like skate around whenever I'm cruising or whatever. Best cruiser of my life. I had to take off the shock pads or whatever that came with the trucks that were on there because they were just way too tall off the ground, and for some reason it didn't make me feel like I was turning any better. So yeah. Get over here. Sounds like you're fighting demons over here. I just heard like insane clicking. We're pretty nice and flush. Actually no, this is actually not as heavy as the last one. This is actually lighter. It just feels heavier by the trucks. Whereas my deck felt heavier than my trucks on the last setup, which is kind of interesting to say.
Your Sarai setup or
This Cowtown setup. The Sarai setup feels a little bit similar to this one, but the Sarai deck was definitely thicker. So I'm curious if that will be a good or bad thing.
the new decks are gonna go hard.
Dude, right? Sarai deck skate is really good. It took me a minute to get used to how steep that concave was in the beginning though. But like, it was a good deck. I did some shredding in that, so I need to collect all those clips and send him a video. Sponsor JSK thing, please. Or, just repost the video, that would help. I feel really good about that.
I just follow you there.
Right? Okay, that'd be sick. Peace out, brother. Thanks for stopping by in the chat. As we await Dom's first full setup, we will judge it.
Are there people watching?
I actually got 5 people in here. 5 loyal viewers. They never went away.
Oh, that's perfect.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm supposed to watch like this now.
No.
Don't mess it up.
We're not mess up, buddy.
Do not mess up, buddy.
How do you even mess up?
Yeah. I want to mention it, but I want to see if you'll mess up first.
Are you talking about trucks being, which one being correct?
Oh yeah.
This is all right in the back.
Yeah, no, that's right. I don't know what your forward and backward trucks were.
I know.
So you're good. I'm just curious if you make. There's a mistake that people make when setting up boards. I have footage of Jesus figuring out what he did wrong when he was setting up his last deck. So I'm curious if Dom's curious.
I'm scared.
Don't be scared. Dude, you got it. You use
What,
it.
putting trucks on backwards?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna put my trucks on backwards. I ain't gonna done this.
I'm just curious. What if he forgets? Hey man, it's all about enjoying the journey. That's why I gotta see if he'll make this mistake or not. This is all part of the process.
It's fucking scary.
I mean, you mentioned the mistake. It'd be putting your trucks on backwards.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have the ratchet on right?
Yeah.
Oh, that was weird.
Gosh.
I was cranking that thing. And just hold the screwdriver side in still and just crank this side.
I'll just say that you finished yours, because you had the new food.
No, this tool's better. When it comes to setting up and unsetting up boards, this has no ratchet. I had to manually screw this.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. But also, you did a design on your board, like you were cutting your grip and stuff, so that would explain why it even took longer to.
There it is, alright. I was like, this shit is not. Why are you lying?
It uses a ratchet.
I work on cars, buddy. I don't.
Why do you know use ratchet? Just take one of the. Just sit there.
I do what I have to do.
30 minutes later.
But it's gonna be like 10
Yeah.
at
bolts sticking up. Yeah, nothing's wrong with that. I mean, your feet might catch your bolts a little bit, but like, that's a preference thing, really.
I don't-
Flushing my things in there.
I don't know how to get them flushed.
Oh, you just gotta screw tighter.
Oh.
But
Well,
don't worry about that. How do you screwing that thing into the wood? That's also part of the reason why I get pressure cracks, but that's okay.
Oh yeah.
Those pressure cracks are important. Those are the ones that are, you could deal with. Dang. Anybody, well, this would technically be my Christmas setup unless this board decides to shatter, which I really, really hope doesn't break in one day or 1 week.
You get a battery pack and put lights on your board.
That'd be sick. I'd do it to my Cruiser though,
Yeah.
because that way, like,
Well, you gotta do tricks with the board.
dang, right.
You could just take it off and change boards anytime.
True, that'd be sick. Because I can barely kick up that Cruiser. It having a fishtail makes. I didn't notice that made kickflips that much harder, but they really make kickflips that much harder. Yes, sir. Take care, Nitro. Let me know when you drop a new video, or I'll just be on the lookout for your next video. Peace, brother.
Peace, love, and prosperity.
Peace, love, and prosper. You too.
Prosperity.
Prosperity. Prosperities. Dang. Dang, my boy is treating this like a carpet. I'm just growing in the bolts. That would be slather me. That's how you know I'd fuck up my car if I had to. If I had to do anything with the car, it's over with.
I'm kind of stripped them like
Tire bolts, you think I have to screw them in? I just toss them in there. They're driving fast.
You can't put a zip ties on a fucking skateboard.
I feel like you could, and it just wouldn't work.
That'd be
Well.
funny. I'm trying to see that.
Yeah. Just zip tie your trucks onto your board.
That'd be crazy.
That would be kind of crazy. I'd be very scared to do everything.
You could zip tie them across here.
I'd still be so scared to do everything, bro. Like, nothing about that sounds ideal.
It'd have to be the heavy duty ones.
I feel like it, yeah, it would. I was about to say, I feel like going across your board would be better, but then no, I wouldn't. It would just be in the way of your tricks. That'd be insane. Hold on, I'm gonna show you guys this process. This Carman's process right here. Carman. This man, he's working in the sweat on this board.
They get that hand workout somehow.
Boy, he's nervous.
How do you get them in there?
You gotta screw harder. Like you, not like that, but like when you get your
Yeah.
balls like when they feel like they're like that, that's when you gotta like really crank it in there.
Oh shit. I'll readjust a little bit.
Yeah. Hear about that, my boy. This is my birthday setup, but not for my birthday, it's for this guy's birthday.
I'll have a birthday.
He doesn't have, it wouldn't even be today anyway. Yeah, that's right, you're not special today, what the hell? Girl, this board is sick. This board looks like I don't need to do any grinds or slides.
There you go.
Yeah.
Never ever.
Never ever. I actually won't be skating this board at all. I just pull out like a mini deck. Nah, I'm gonna crash this thing, bro. We're putting in the work on this guy. Technically, I still have some new shoes, and it's going on new board, new shoe. Dang. How many boards do you think Sean can break on this trip?
0.
You're probably right. How many sessions do you think Sean's gonna skate?
I don't know. Probably 4.
I'm betting 3. I got these last resorts. This is an early sneak peek to one of the next year reviews. Probably the next one I'm gonna do, because I feel like I'm gonna probably skate these ones longer than the other two shoes I was thinking about doing. One of them I've had for a long time, I just have never reviewed them, and I don't have footage on the shoes really much. Because I'm not a big fan of how those high tops are skating right now. They have a really great sole, but at the same time that sole's also compromising. And then also like they're just loose at that tongue setting strap like the 440 V2s. So I have these. We're gonna talk more about the Warsaws because I could probably session in them from time to time, but I wouldn't do anything like major. Like I wouldn't skate like multiple times in a week in that shoe. I feel like I just pick it up for something like not impact heavy or whatever, and then go back to whatever else I was skating or something of that nature. But yeah, we're gonna be definitely talking about these guys because I really like how these are skating right now. And these are what I'm gonna skate later. They actually matched a bit. We're gonna also talk about the Lakai Owens. That one might be a while before you see a finished full review on them. Just simply because I wanted to talk about the slip-on culture when it came to like right now it being fall. I've been seeing a lot more people in slip-ons lately, and I want to get footage with my homie Danny for that specifically though, because he skates a lot in slip-ons. He is a band slip-on guy for sure. So yeah. Plus, I haven't had Danny on the channel. I don't think I've had Danny on the channel now I think about it. And it's kind of insane because I need Danny on the channel. Hopefully I can catch a session with him on either Monday or Tuesday. He's talking about I'm free on those 2 days, so we'll figure out something. And yeah, we're gonna make something work. I wanna involve some more people in the channel. You guys see Dom a lot. But
I get boring. I don't do shit.
nah, we gotta put Dom on the channel somewhere. We gotta force him to do all the tricks for one video.
All the tricks.
Yep.
Yeah,
A day in the life of Dom.
we'll go through your.
Shoot. Dang, it's really about to be winter time. I need to bust out I'm gonna start busting out the bubble coat for the sessions.
Hey,
Pull out a Yuta on them, bro.
Let me show you guys what I got actually.
If I actually still have him here. Oh yeah. I'm gonna start busting this back out for the sessions.
hey.
This is how you know it's cold, but I'm probably only wearing a t-shirt under this. Cause it like maintains heat really well. Or if I really wanna go full like on my Yuto designer bro, I'm gonna pop this out on them. They're not even ready for that. I better be jumping down something than this though.
100%.
I think it's padded. I thrifted that for $15.
Damn, we gotta go to the trip store today.
Yeah, today. Yeah, with that session today, man. Boy, we gotta go on Monday.
Well, for them.
We actually do gotta go Monday. That's that sale day. I think. I thought that was the day that homegirl was talking about. Maybe it's Tuesday. I don't remember when we went. And they had mentioned it, and then she just slid us the discount anyway. It's because Dom, she was like staring at Dom. She couldn't help but want
I didn't even see that lady. That was all Jay.
So nah, that was him. See, it's because there it goes right there. It's because Dom didn't see her, she just felt the need to be seen, so she gave us a discount. Hey, still didn't see her. That's how much business man has.
Nah,
It's crazy.
Jay was cooking at the store.
Nah,
You should've
Jay was
heard him.
cooking nothing. Jay don't even cook.
He was like, you know, I skateboard.
You know I skateboard. I wouldn't know what to do with that. I was like, oh yeah? Cool. That's crazy. You know I skateboard on my free time. Hey.
Everything good?
Anyway,
Is there anything wrong, Jay?
I don't know, he actually didn't make the mistake. I was thinking he was gonna put that back truck on and it was gonna be facing forward too.
I'll make sure of it.
Do you want it like flush in here or is it compared to mine, it looks like yours is heavier than mine.
I think it's good.
Yeah. If you ever change your mind, I'll tell me anyway. Alright, so laying your setup, what do you got?
Alright, so of course it's a real board.
Of course.
It's 838. I'm pretty sure my first board was an 838. I don't know, I'm just kind of spinning it. But I got some sloppy trucks that Mr. J gave me. W, thank you, bro.
Yeah, no problem.
I honestly prefer them over all the other trucks I've skated.
Hey, let's go. That's I did not pay you to say that.
They have a really soft feel to them. It's really hard to explain. But when you're on the board, it doesn't feel as impactful as the other boards as well. And of course, these are just the regular ones. He has the low pros. And I'm pretty sure these are Spitfire wheels. I don't know. I've had them for a minute now.
Yeah, okay, you see who it was there.
Yeah, they're really soft.
Yeah, those are sick. So yeah, we're probably gonna go to Tempe and get a little session in, and then we'll do something else. I cannot explain what's happening later, but just know that something else is happening later. Well, thank you guys for joining my live stream. If you want to follow Dom, I will try to get it into the description. It didn't let me put it in the description when I initially started the live, so you'll easily be able to find Dom's channel, especially if you go through like other videos on my channel. But I'm gonna try to get into the description for anybody who's watching after the live. Follow and subscribe to Dom because he is the homie. He's now ripping. He also helps film some of the videos. So if you've been seeing some newfound quality coming to the channel, he's probably behind the camera when it's happening. So you know, just letting you guys know. But yeah, that's pretty much it. As always, make today your day. It's Jay Skate Day. Catch you guys in the next video. And if you guys want more live videos, even live sessions, whatever the case may be, make sure you guys are subscribed. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace. What is bro doing? Just in case.
We're right in your house.
Oh my god.